Hi everyone, Michelle Hawkins here, your local Roseville, Rocklin real estate expert. I am coming to you today with some great information. Thank you for joining me. Today we're going to talk about the top 5 things you need to know before selling your home in Roseville or Rocklin. Let's get started. Number 1. You need to know the value of your home, right? So most people, they will go on to Zillow, check their Zestimate, and they think this is the value of their home. Well, I'm really sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but Zillow can be very off at times. This can be as much as 30 to 40% inaccurate. What you need to do is set an appointment for your local realtor to come out and do what is called a comparative market analysis of your home. And this is going to be detailed to your home. It's going to take into consideration all the homes within a quarter to a half-mile radius around your home, depending on if you live in the country or not. Sometimes when you're in the country, we have to go out as much as a mile or 2 miles for homes with property to get a similar comparable property to yours. And they will do what's called a comparative market analysis of your property. And it takes into consideration all the details of your home, any upgrades, the condition of your property, all kinds of things that are important to look at when valuing your home. So you need to know first and foremost, what's the value of your home, right? Second is you need to declutter. And sometimes we just don't know what we need to do to get our house in showing condition. So you really need to make an appointment with your local realtor to get some advice from them as far as decluttering. And sometimes we need to depersonalize a little bit. Maybe there's way too many pictures of your family on the wall, so we need to tone that down a little bit. Or maybe we need to move around some furniture to make better use of space and make your home feel larger. Maybe we need to add some lighting. Sometimes we even recommend getting your house staged professionally to show the best areas of your home, how they can be utilized best. Sometimes a home, the living room looks too tight, so we need to place the furniture differently. So that's the second thing you need to know before selling your home. And the third thing is we need to make a plan. So set up a time to meet to make a plan with your local realtor. As far as where do you want to go? What are your plans? Are you moving out of state maybe? Maybe you want to move to a larger home. All your kids have grown and your 5-bedroom house is just way too big and you want a little 2-bedroom now. Or maybe you want to move to a senior community where you're going to have those activities to do with people in the same age category as you. Or maybe you want to move up to a larger home. Maybe your 3-bedroom house is too small with your 3 kids. And first and foremost, we talk about what your needs are and what you're looking to accomplish. Once we know the value of your home, then we can get you pre-qualified with one of my great lenders to let you know how much you qualify for with your next home, and using that money to put down from your previous home. This can be very tricky, as clearly you don't want to sell your house and not have another house to move to, right? So this can be very tricky we have to do special things like do contingencies. So you're selling your house contingent upon finding another house, or you are not selling your house until you find another property. Or maybe you're buying another house, but you have to make sure that your house sells as well. So there's a lot of moving pieces when we do a transaction like this. And I have to make sure that you're protected and keep everything in place as far as contingencies goes when you're doing this sort of thing. So we come up with a game plan and I guide you through that whole process. It's not that difficult. However, you really do need a real estate professional on your side to help you navigate through this. 4, we want to make sure your home has great curb appeal. So we need to look at, does it need a little landscape spruce up? Maybe it needs some extra bark and some of the bushes trimmed, or maybe it needs paint on the outside of your house. Whatever it is that your home needs, I'm going to advise you on what is best to get your home ready to show to potential buyers. And then 5th thing is we need to make sure it's ready for pictures. Do you need a deep cleaning in your house? Maybe we need to make sure that the lighting looks good for these pictures. So I have a professional photographer that comes in and does professional pictures and also video. And if you have some acreage, we want to do a drone video and some drone pictures to show all of the property, and maybe you have a stream through the back of the property, or maybe your property isn't just, rectangle shape. Maybe it's, got lots of different, turns to it. So we want to get this aerial view of your property as well, if it's not just a cookie cutter neighborhood. So that's my advice to you, and I hope you found that very helpful. If you did, please subscribe to my channel for more great info, especially on the Roseville, Rocklin, Lincoln areas, and I look forward to chatting with you sometime soon. I hope you have a great week.